Okay, so Nalanda is a adjunct to our IT certificate, and also it is the way by which we make courses. As you all saw, we made a bunch of courses through with IT certificate. Now, how are these courses made, and how can new courses be made by universities who are our affiliates? You know, so several of you come from various universities, and we have a very strong partnership now with universities. Now, the important idea is that as we go forward through this decade, this is the period which Prime Minister Modi ji says is Amrit Kal. In the next 25 years, India is going to really grow, both as a country and also as an with its industrial base. And so it is going to also absorb a lot of students into various types of educated workforce. India is the largest educated workforce for the next 25 years, and so the goal of Nalanda is to be a virtual MOOC, and so it allows lot of students to join, learn, and then go on to be part of industry. And NEP 2020 facilitates this possibility for students to be skilled and achieve success as they go about their learning. The word Swayam means from within the self, and so people who aspire have to get a chance to move forward, and that is what this new flexible model with Academic Bank of Credits is meant to achieve. So the evolution of MOOCs have been the way through which online learning has gone about. So early on, there was open courseware from MIT called OCW, and even now you can take courses in MIT with ocw.mit.edu. And from OCW, they made this edX. I have met the CEO of edX, Dr. Agarwal, and Dr. Anand Agarwal. He is a very, very wonderful person, also from IIT Madras. And so post edX, there was also Coursera and Udacity that came, and then there is Udemy. But these don't have the kind of flexibility, and most importantly, they are made abroad. Today we need an indigenous version of a MOOC, a virtual MOOC that can be flexible and, most importantly, hands-on in training students for the next generation. And so to facilitate that, we took our core technology, which is our ebooks technology that we have, and we coupled it with a Moodle. You are going to see also a demonstration of the Moodle backend that we use, through which students can be given homework assignments, etc. So we have that Moodle LMS coupled with our ebooks, front-end, back-end, cloud computing solution, and on top of that, we include open videos from NPTEL and YouTube. Now, on top of this, what students get is also our live lecture programs through Google Meet, Zoom, or Teams, which can be added based on the university. So NEP 2020 allows up to 40% to come from online, or what they call blended or hybrid learning. Now, these programs, in order to make a course and have a backend for this, we facilitate Nalanda. Nalanda is different from just a plain old LMS, because we have the ebook, in context learning with the ebooks, as well as we have ways through which we will partner with companies and with universities, and also with adjunct faculty. So this is a group effort to take India and develop inside India an indigenous program. We are always ready to participate, to partner also with foreign. When I say foreign, I mean American universities. I myself live in America, so there's no issue with that, and also with American companies which operate in India. For instance, today, more than 50% of the people who are employed in India's IT industry also, are likely to be, employed by a company which has a basis in the US. You know, so or somewhere else like Japan or Europe. Everybody employs in India. Everybody taps the talented workforce. Now, Nalanda allows us to build the courses needed for this. Many universities and campuses need this. Today, because more and more universities have more than one campus. They will have, some universities will have a campus, say in Mangalore, and a second campus in, say, Hyderabad, or second campus in Bangalore. Otherwise they will have one campus in Bangalore, one in Hyderabad, or one campus in Bangalore, one campus in Delhi. And so their teachers are also divided. And so for the student to get the best of both worlds, you still need to be able to take courses, some offered in Delhi, some offered in Bangalore. So Nalanda facilitates all that. And today, because the fast growing HEIs in India, we are looking to support more and more of blended learning, hybrid learning programs for universities. Further, what NEP 2020 allows is to allow students to take courses also from, if you are going to one university, take a few courses in another university. So this also is a very attractive option. So it does not, it reduces the pressure on students to, oh my God, I have to somehow get into IIT Kanpur. Not everybody can get into IIT Kanpur. I myself could not get into IIT Kanpur. So everybody has to take what they can, build their own career, and make a way forward, and then achieve success in the program. Nalanda is that MOOC program. We are multi-platform. We run on laptop. We also run on Android and iOS devices. Some of the courses, most of the learning you can do on your cell phone or on a tablet. And so the idea is to facilitate college to build their own courses. So and also companies. So today, if you have a service company and you need to train people in electronics repair, or you need to teach IC design, you can build your own courses through using Nalanda. That is the huge plus here. We are making more and more companies come on board, and you will see a demonstration for this. Now, this is the UI, and Prajot will show you the UI. So essentially, you have the course front end, which is the course that you are creating or you are enhancing. You can also take one of the existing courses that we have, or that you yourself have offered before, and then enhance the course. And then you can start out. Let's say you take data structures with Java, and you want to enhance and add to it so that it better meets the needs of your particular IT firm, right? Or an IT firm has approached a university and wants the placement office. Look, you train people with Java, but they don't understand these 1, 2, 3 different parts of data structures. They don't seem to know, understand fully SQL. So there are so many questions that they can ask. And then the placement office can then request some additions to the course. And then in a few months, 2 months, it gets fixed. So there is this idea of continuous improvement that we are going to introduce through Nalanda. And so that one failing is not a failure. You know, one failing is different from a failure. This is a very important idea that we also want to bring. And also, we want to facilitate the ability to teach a lot of students quickly. So let's say you've received an offer, and now you have another 6 months before you start work. During this period, you can really train all the students that you've given an offer letter. Or you can work, if you are a placement office, you can work with those who gave you who have given the offer letters, to say, look, we can train these students, we can bring them up to par, to whatever to some level that you insist they should be. So please come and work with our placement office. So that is one of the things that we are planning with Nalanda. And so we want to make this a academic corporate partnership, so that more students get placed. The amount the companies pay is also higher, and also bigger companies come to your placement. And so that is one of the goals that we have. And so students will get access to other resources, and they will be able to take more courses, and then they will also be able to learn. If you feel, okay, now he has to learn more about AIML. How many students would have had 3 courses in AIML before they join work? So but then you can take the second course. He had a first course, now you can take a second course. And so that is the huge plus that we introduce. So now when the student in this case clicks on the icon, what you are able to do is you're able to have a UI like this, and then add more videos, more slides, and if needed, books as well. So that is the plus here. You'll be able to adapt a app, that like the app that you saw that Prajot demonstrated with IT certificate. So and it can be in any subject. It could be in chip design, it could be in humanities, it could be in economics, it could be we are planning entrepreneurship this year. This is the very exciting, at least to me, way by which companies can build use Nalanda to build their own courses. So that is my presentation. I will discuss further later. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So now I'll invite Prajot for the Nalanda application demo, and how university can take advantage of Nalanda network.
So before going ahead with the demo, I would like to speak briefly regarding the Nalanda platform. So basically, the idea behind Nalanda is to have your own course and content created and distributed to your students, or even sell the courses to the other students who are interested. Okay, so basically, this platform can be customized for institutions who want to have their own set of courses as well as branding. Okay, for example, their branding will come in this place. Okay, the left-hand side. So, it's a kind of a LMS that integrates with the book viewer, which maps various content to the distinct topic. Okay, thus explaining the given topic even in more detail. Okay. So whatever I have spoken just now, I'll be showing that in the demo. Okay. So let's start by meaning first the user will have to log in. Okay. So once the institution or the tutor, okay, or the course creator logs in, he'll be getting this view. Okay, even the students, when they log in, they'll be getting this view. Okay. So basically there are two sides for it. So one is for the students view and another is for the teacher's view. Okay, so both are similar. The only difference is the student can only consume the course. Okay, they won't be able to alter any course, whereas the teachers will be able to modify the content of the course. Okay, so first, like, we'll just go through it, like how the courses are structured and like, how the resources are linked, and then I'm going to show you like how one can create a course. Okay, so each course can be structured as units, chapters, and sub-chapters, so that the course created can be followed in a systematic approach by the students. Okay, it's not that there is one course and anyhow you arrange some topics and the student has to go through the topics in like in any manner. Okay, so like we have a proper structure for it, and like if they the students, if they follow the proper structure, definitely they'll gain every knowledge of that course. Okay, so when suppose for example I'll click on this IT certificate now, and I'll be getting all the the list of units, okay, that is under this particular course. Okay. So this units, or it depends on the teacher or the course creator. Okay, it can be like some call it as week 1, week 2 also, or it can be created as units also. Okay, and if they find that if a particular unit is quite vast, then we also provide an option to create subunits also. Okay, so basically we help in like whatever topic is there, we help in constructing the drill down of it. Okay, so now when the student selects the unit, they get all the chapters coming under that. So I'll go with one of the chapter, that is activity. So this is with respect to Android programming. And once I click on the activity chapter, I get all the subtopics coming under that. Okay, so I'll go with the first one, that is activity lifecycle. So what will happen is it will first load the manual, okay, manual lecture notes. Okay, so these notes are like uploaded by the course creator, okay, at the time of adding the chapters. Okay, now to explain these notes even in more detail, we have the resources linked to it. Okay, so resources like we have the slides, textbooks, and videos. Okay, there is also this assessment and worksheets, which can be uploaded, which will be ready in few weeks. So, like if I click on the slides, I'll be shown the slides related to that topic. Okay, so like if you go to see, it's an entire slide deck. Okay, but we are giving that feature wherein you can directly go to that particular slide. Same thing with the textbook. Okay, the student need not go through all the pages or go through the index page to find the topic. We will directly take him to that particular page now. So if you see in this particular page also, like we have that topic, like let's select this activity, let's select it. And finally the YouTube video. So like there can be many like any number of videos over here. Okay, so this is how the flow will look like, and at the end how the student will get the resources, okay, by following that structure. Now let's see how the institution can take advantage of this. Okay, so they can come up with their own courses. Okay, so whatever I've shown right now was the student's view. Okay, so now let's see the other side also, that is how the lecturer or the course creator can add the content. Okay, so the the student won't be getting these two buttons over here, that is edit and add. Okay, whereas the lecturer will be getting. So what they can do is they can just click here. They have two options: either you create a new course or you import the existing courses. Okay, so we also have some courses created, which the course creator uh, can inherit. Okay, so they can use the same structure instead of creating again, and once they import that structure, they can make changes as they want. Okay. I'll just show one like for creating a new course. Okay. For example, I put security. And as I had said earlier, like whatever course they create can be even sold, to other students. Okay. So they can set a price tag to it, like if they want to sell it, and also they can upload the image of the course, okay, which they want to like show outside. And yeah, they also get an option like to make it not active, because the first time when you create a course, nothing will be there. You have to build upon it. Okay, so that time you can make it as not active. So not active courses won't be shown to the student. So once they save this, okay, and they go outside, they will see that their course is created over here. Okay, so they can also edit the existing course. Okay, so for that they will have to enable this edit option, and I'm selecting the IT certificate course over here. Okay, and here I can put in description. Okay, and I can just save this. Okay, so now if you click here again, you will get to see the whatever entries that I have done. Okay, also like I will show you how to build upon the course. Okay, so for example, I'll take the IT certificate course only over here. So in this course I have 4 units. So now I want to add some extra units to this same course. What I can do is I can just click add option here, and I can put the number here, that is 5. Okay, I can put the description. And I can save this. Okay, so like as I said earlier, like if the course creator finds that the unit is quite vast, they can also divide the units into sub units. Okay, so once they enable this, they will get an option to add the sub units also. Okay, so I'll keep it at the unit level itself, and I'll save this. So once I do this, like when I go back, so earlier there were 4 units, so now there are 5 units. Okay, and when I click on this, definitely nothing is there. I created for the first time, so it will ask me to add the chapter. Okay. So I simply say yes, and I'll proceed creating the chapters. Okay. This I'll just copy paste to save the time. Okay, and now the important part is that I have to upload the chapter notes. Okay, the chapter notes that I had shown earlier is basically from here. So here they have to upload the chapter notes. Okay, then only the student will get the the details regarding the topic which the teacher is trying to explain. Okay. Once I save this, I go behind. So once I click on this now, I'll be getting that chapter, okay, that I've created. So similarly, now there's no sub-chapter created. So when I click on this, I get the option to create the sub-chapter as well. Okay. So as you can see here, the chapter details already filled. Now I just have to fill the sub-chapter details. Okay. And this is the page number. Yeah. So whatever chapter notes that you had uploaded earlier, for that we have to give a linkage. Okay. So that is the page number. So I'll show the page number over here and I'll save. So when I save this, okay, it will be shown over here below. Okay. So I can enter many sub chapters over here, and all that sub chapter list will be shown to me below. So now I have created everything. I have unit, chapters, sub-chapters, and when I click on this, I'll be getting the chapter notes that I have uploaded. Okay. And it will directly take me to that page number that I had set. Okay. So it's at 58, so it will take me to that particular page. Now the thing comes with the resources. Okay, so currently the resources will be blank. Okay, and the course creator will have to fill up the resources part. So I'll show one for YouTube only. So when I click on the YouTube, so currently nothing is there. So I click on it and it will ask me to add the video. Okay. So I'll quickly add the videos. You basically have to add the title. You can give a time, so the video will start playing from that particular time, and the shortcut. Okay. Once I add this, okay, so my first video is added. So when I go back and when I click on this YouTube icon, okay, it will show me that video. And if I click on this, it will start playing from that particular timestamp. That is that. Okay. So similarly, now if I want to add another video, what I will do is I'll put this edit mode enabled and I will click on the YouTube icon. Okay. So now I will get the form. Okay. So now I'll quickly add my second video as well. Okay, and this time I'll set the time as 50. Okay, so the video should start at the 50th second. I'll add this. Okay, so I have both my YouTube videos. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll disable my edit mode and I'll click on YouTube icon. So this is the view that students will get. Okay, so I have added 2 videos and those 2 videos are showing up over here. The first one was at 30th second and the second one was at the 50th second. Okay. Finally, the benefits of this platform is like for the student is that they will complete the course in an organized way, okay, getting the in-depth knowledge about the topic. And for the institution, the benefit will be that they'll be able to maintain the course in an organized way and edit or add the material over the period of time, okay, thus making it very dynamic. Okay. And it's not like traditional LMS system wherein like you create the course structure and dump all your resources over there. The difference over here is, we actually link to that particular page number and we link to that particular timestamp of the video, okay, so that the student doesn't have to take trouble. They are directly taken to that particular topic. Okay. So we can also like provide the manual and a video explaining the process, of this course creation. So that's all I have for this demo. Thank you.
So, as Prajot was discussing about Nalanda platform, so we have a part of it which will be connected to a system called as Moodle. Maybe few of you are already familiar with the Moodle, but we have kind of extra layer built upon our Moodle system. So what we have been doing is the Nalanda platform will create courses, and all the data will be created by either tutor or will be provided by our system as well. And the other things which are like teachers adding assignments or checking assessment of a student, that will be done via Moodle. So Moodle or our Nalanda Moodle platform. So I'll give you an example wherein we can discuss how this system works. So as you've seen already, the courses are being developed in Nalanda. So same way, the data will be also implemented in here, and you'll be having all the course description, then what certification you'll be getting, the duration, the difficulty level, and all the necessary details of the that particular course. Even we have the detailed units as well, and plus we have something called as assignments. So suppose a particular tutor wants or teacher wants to wants student to complete one assignment wherein he gives a topic, and you guys have to upload this topic, and once it is uploaded, the tutor will be grading the student. So grading system, although if you are student, it is not like not important for you guys, but here tutor will be grading you. Like suppose I want to give 90 marks to Prajot, so out of 100. So with the feedback also you can say, you can do that. So tutor will be grading that particular student. Okay. So you see this assignment 1, which is already marked as done. Now we go back to the course, and suppose I have one test which is still open. So I'm planning, I have already submitted the content. Then I can say it is marked as done. Whenever you say mark as done, the tutor will also get notified that particular student has submitted the test, and they can check on that and they will verify the content. Okay, this is one part for the assignments and assessment of a student. I won't show you the teacher side because it will involve like adding of test material. Like briefly I can show you. So they can do what is like add an activity or resource, and they can go and add an assignment. They can also have various tools, like they have suppose a file to refer, a link to be checked, that all things can be added over here. Okay, so this is part 1. So second, what I can show you is like suppose one teacher, he wants to set up one class for this particular data science lecture. So what they can do is, suppose today is 15th, I want to set up a lecture on 16th Sunday. So they can do like, they can mention this data science and the timing they can set up. Suppose I want to set it up at 10 maybe, and it is about course which is data science with Python, and even they can put up the Meet link wherein like the student will be notified with the link, which link to they join. You can have either Meet link, Zoom link, or any other Skype or any other one. Okay, and if this is saved, all the students who are enrolled to this particular course, data science, will get notified that there is a class scheduled on April 16th at 10:11 a.m. and here is the link, and they can join the link with the click. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Srini, you want to add anything over here?
Yes. So the advantage
Hello.
with sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. The advantage with linking with a backend LMS like Moodle is precisely this, that you have the opportunity to schedule the courses. You have the opportunity to create the assignments, you have the opportunity to present the grades, you have the opportunity to very quickly ready something for delivery to a student base. So if you have a set of students who in 3 months are going to say join work, you know, this works ideally to help onboard the students, ready them on a technical front, and when they hit the road running, and which is a very important thing. They get a kickstart, they hit the road running, and then they are off to the races in terms of being able to work with new technologies. So this is the big plus. And see, when I was in college, they had this industrial training, which was part of the various programs. This provides that. Plus, also, this provides a way that, let's say, the student has now joined work and he spent 1 year, and then he has to change projects. Now he has to go learn something new or different that he didn't learn before. This also supports that. So that's as far as what I want to say. So yeah, I have just a few more slides, so please bear with me. So can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, we saw the evolution of the MOOC. Now, what we are looking to do is we want to bring a new generation MOOC here, and this is for the Indian market. And Nalanda is that new generation MOOC. It will allow universities as well as participating corporations to build to facilitate training of students, and using our the four parts of the puzzle: videos from NPTEL and YouTube, ebooks from the internet, and also written by teachers in particular colleges, the LMS system, which is Moodle, as well as which is used to deliver specific content that has been created along with social media. We are going to also integrate social media into the Nalanda platform, so students can also ask questions. Then finally, our live learning platform. All the courses that you take, at least for IT certificate, they come with weekend learning. We don't interfere typically with the learning during the week. We only have weekend lectures in the case of IT certificate. But Nalanda, the university can offer it any time of the day. If it is a corporate, they may also have some arrangement with the university, but again, they may also offer courses in the evenings, or in the weekends. So that partnership is what we want to provide. You can see this partnership map that we are trying to create. Nalanda is a network, is a MOOC network which has universities, companies, adjunct professors. Now, they are also very important. An adjunct professor may be someone who is currently working in the US, or who has studied in the US, returned to India, and who is working in the industry. These professors will be training the students of a particular university or the employees in a particular company. What this does is it adds a lot of power to various companies who are working with the universities, who are working with the adjunct professors. But who is finally empowered in this? Students and employees are empowered. And when students and employees are empowered, then you have a full benefit of what is a MOOC. Nalanda is finally about students. It is finally about the learner. It is finally about uniting Indian higher education to go to the next level. The internet is a great leveler. Students who study, who are ready to, who have taken a class in a university in, say, Bangalore, now have access also to what is being taught in MIT. The same person who graduated with a PhD in MIT can become an adjunct professor and can teach students in a university in Bangalore, or for that matter in any tier 2 city in India. So with that message, let me say that, see, today education is going to become ubiquitous, and the ubiquity of education is going to come because of flexibility introduced into the education system, and the idea of equity, and the idea of access for a mass education. And for this is why we have made Nalanda. And what we are going to do is we are going to have add-ons for liberal arts and subjects like yoga, etc. But also entrepreneurship, startups, fintech, so that students can also ready themselves with soft skills. If you are going to be an entrepreneur, you must be able to present slides and be able to make a wonderful presentation that will wow your investors. That investor may be a venture capitalist, or that investor may be a someone who's in a bank. You must be able to show the adhikar needed, wear a tie, and go and face an investor. So we are going to be expanding IT certificate to include more courses, and we are inviting more MNCs to partner with us, along with more colleges. This program is going to continue to grow, and so we are inviting more and more universities and companies to partner with us. We are already in talks with a few of them. When we started out, we spoke with companies like Wipro, and we are also in talks with other MNCs who I'm not going to name. And our aim is to expand our partnership to include more companies, include more colleges, and finally facilitate, bring in more adjunct professors, and finally draw more students into the Nalanda network. So I want to thank everyone who has come. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us, and also please reach out to Tarun and to Abhishek. And if you have any questions now, I'm sure we can answer them. Okay, it was wonderful having everyone. Tarun, you have any final thoughts?
Guys, like, you can reach out to my mail ID, or you can also reach out to nyanmarga.in for the other queries if you have, and you can do enrollment there and book a class there.